What makes you motivated? Isn't it strange how your motivation tends to come and go? Like you're really motivated to do something, you really want to do it, you want to do it, and then you get all the stuff, you get ready to do it, and then you lose your motivation. Why is that? Well, motivation is kind of a strange thing for us as men. What we do is sometimes we flow in it, sometimes we don't, and a lot of it's because we don't really understand it. We want to get things done. I know we do, but sometimes we aren't that motivated. We don't feel it, and so we don't do it. So what we want to do today is talk about two truths behind motivation. Once you understand those, it helps you understand why you are the way you are, and you'll get better at motivating yourself. Let's jump in. Hey guys, I'm David Maxwell from David Maxwell Coaching. You know, men don't like to be nagged. We just don't. We don't like someone telling us what to do, how to do it, how often to do it. But a lot of guys live in such a way that they have to be nagged. They don't get things done unless they're nagged constantly to do it. And that's because they just don't have the motivation. Motivation is a strange and weird thing, and we flow in and out of it. But what we want to do today is talk about two truths behind that motivation. When you understand these truths, it helps you understand what you need to do and really where you're at in the motivation process. All right, the first truth of motivation is desire. You've got to have the desire if you want to be motivated. You have to want to get better. You can't have someone make you get better. You've got to want it. You see, if men don't want to change, they don't change. They may do something a little bit here or there, but if they really don't want to change, they're not going to do it. Desire is the easy part though. Sometimes we flow in desire expertly because we're really good at desiring change. Everybody wants to change, but some people just go from change to change. They're like, this month I'm going to do this, next month I'm going to do this. And they're always trying to change, but they're never really accomplishing anything. I mean, the diet industry is built around people like that. And we can become professional change agents. But what you want to do as a man is understand first, you've got to have that desire. Now, that's not all you have to have, but it is the first step. If you don't want to change, you won't. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Make sure to click subscribe and like so you don't miss a video when they come out. Okay, the second area of change that you have to understand is the reality. And the reality, change is hard. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But when you really want to change, you've got to go through the hard times. You've got to go through the tough times where you're slugging it out. And you've got to do things you just don't want to do. That's part of change. If you want to get better, if you want to grow, then you have to go through that time where it's hard. Just like driving, if you want to drive somewhere, you may enjoy driving. But if you don't put gas in the car, you're not going anywhere. And that's a cost. And in your life, change is going to cost you. It's going to cost you something. But here's the truth of life. Life has a cost. You're already paying it by the way you live. Every day you pay. So why not pick to pay what you want to do? Why not pick to pay moving toward the direction you want to go in? But the reality of change is something you can face and understand. You can say to yourself, hey, this is hard, but this is part of change. And I have to go through this to get better. If you do that, you'll start changing a whole lot more in your life. One of the best things to really make it through and be motivated is to not try and do it by yourself. You need people to help you. You need resources. That's why davidmaxwellcoaching.com is there for you. I've got podcasts, I've got things on there to help you be a better man. There's coaching on there, all designed to make you a better man so you can live the adventure you've been called to live. So check it out, davidmaxwellcoaching.com. Now, as men, we have to take responsibility for our motivation. No one can do it for us. We've got to want to do it. We've got to say that I'm going to do it. I'm going to move past desire and I'm going to deal with the reality of change. You see, you don't want to be that man who has to be nagged, whether it's your boss, whether it's your wife, whether it's your girlfriend, whoever. You don't want to be the guy who people nag you and nag you and nag you till you do something because you won't enjoy doing it and you probably won't get things done. But when you're a man who takes control of his own motivation, when you understand that you have to move past desire, you've got to have the desire, but then you've got to move into the reality. Change is going to be hard. Your motivation will go up and down. But once you understand that, you'll understand that, hey, I'm on the journey. I'm on the journey of change. Even though it's hard, even though I may take 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, you still want to make that progress. You are the man who can drive your own motivation. You do it by walking out your desire in the reality of the everyday.